Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Meg McLeod. Among our top stories, a mid-Michigan man freed after decades behind bars.
At one time, I didn't think I was going to ever get out. And now, I got that out the way. Now, I was going to let you know I'm happy.
Yeah. After more than 2 decades in prison, TV5 was there as 69-year-old Michael Thompson took his first steps of freedom. In 1996, Thompson was sentenced 40 to 60 years for selling 3 pounds of marijuana and having guns inside his home. Over the last year, officials across the state have advocated for his release, with even the Genesee County prosecutor telling us the punishment was much too harsh for the crime. After a hard-fought battle, his 2 daughters and granddaughter were there to see him walk out a free man.
So that's why I have her here with me, to be able to experience this beautiful day of seeing our father walk out the door. And I wanted her to be able to remember this.
Thompson was released from a Jackson prison early this morning after Governor Gretchen Whitmer commuted his sentence last month. Thompson is going to Flint to stay with his family and wants to advocate for prison reform. Developing news, a Gratiot County man is accused of killing his wife. The sheriff says it happened Wednesday afternoon at a home in the village of Elwell. That's where 44-year-old Troy Burke reportedly told another person he had shot and killed his wife. Deputies responded, finding the body of 29-year-old Jessica Burke. Troy Burke is now facing murder and felony firearm charges. New details on a brazen murder in Huron County late last month. On December 30th, 2 disguised suspects entered a Verona Township home and shot 59-year-old Rick Bailey while his 11 and 20-year-old sons were home. Bailey died at a hospital. It's not yet known why the assailants killed Bailey, nor how they came or went. A $2,000 reward is being offered for any information leading to an arrest. And now here's Brian with our forecast.
All right, thanks very much, Meg. As we look ahead to the next few days here across mid-Michigan weather-wise, expect a pretty similar play out of conditions to what we saw on Wednesday, to what we saw on Thursday, on into Friday and Saturday. And here's why. The overall weather pattern not progressing a whole lot again today. First Warn 5 Sky Tracker now has that same Arctic high pressure system that we've been tracking since Tuesday parked over the UP and into Wisconsin tonight. Now that still puts us on the eastern side of the high, which means the clockwise wind flow around it has been producing persistent north to northwest winds today. And while those winds have not been overly strong, they've been coming in with enough cold air across Lake Michigan to reinforce the lake effect clouds, which just really didn't want to break up on us today to any appreciable fashion. And as we move into the overnight period on the First Warn 5 hour-by-hour forecast, I will tell you up front here, clearings being a little bit overstated. While those winds remain in place overnight, we will continue to see this blanket of lake effect clouds hang on. There may be a clear patch or two that develops from time to time, but I also expect that's going to continue on into the start of our Friday morning. Some peaks of sun, certainly a possibility, and the same holds true as we head into the midday period, but it really is all just contingent on these winds. If we get them to either shift into more of a northerly direction tomorrow or abate a bit, that should at least scale back the amount of cloud coverage, but I would plan on seeing more clouds than sunshine as we head on into our Friday, even on into Friday evening, and then possibly with the high pressure system sitting a little bit closer to us tomorrow night and hopefully taking the winds out of the equation, I think a better opportunity to see some clearing as we look ahead to our Friday night. As for tonight, it's still going to be cold no matter how you slice it. 11 degrees the overnight low temp, a few spots maybe getting into the single digits, mainly cloudy with a few flurries actually hanging on in those north-northwesterly winds in some areas north and west of the Tri-Cities. 24 the high temp for our Friday, staying mostly cloudy, staying cold. I know it's starting to sound like a broken record at this point, but that's where we are. And the broken record actually staying stuck on the same track as we head on into Saturday. Mostly cloudy, 26. Next chance for some snow coming in on Sunday, which could produce a light accumulation. We'll keep you posted as that storm draws closer in the next couple of days. A little bit of that snow lingers into Monday with the high staying at 28, and then some upper 20s to around 30 on Tuesday and Wednesday, and both of those days featuring a better chance for some sun.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.